then first Dr. Ihsan Trivedi, the narrative that the Aam Aadmi Party brought in is about schools, it's about education, it's about healthcare, and then we actually did see a lot of push by the BJP also on those very basic issues of education and health. Until you had the Aam Aadmi Party and their tons of alleged scams that tumbled out in the national capital, Dr. Trivedi, but those are also issues that you will have to answer. Because, what happened is that many say the Aam Aadmi Party peaked too early. And then you had no answers to these scams and these revelations that were made in the national capital.
See, first of all, I'm so happy that BJP and Congress, they are together for the, oh my God, yes, you are right and you are right. And Aam Aadmi Party will get this much less seat or will not get, or the deposits will be lost on something. I'm so happy that BJP's Congress is now, they are showing their true, togetherness. So I'm, okay, all the best for you. And second thing, yes, Aam Aadmi Party did affect, did actually affect BJP campaign. Here BJP was, they are just telling them, okay, 2002, all the riots now, and since then we are not seeing any riots and all that. But what about the police grade? Police pay grade. They were not raised until and unless Arvind Kejriwal here made a press conference and suddenly BJP realized, oh my God, this is like, we should have done.
But what about your education model scam? What about your labor scam? What about the liquor scam? Don't you think that the voters realize that they cannot trust you, Dr. Trivedi? That's the reason why today everyone on the panel agrees that the Aam Aadmi Party was just a creation of the social media.
Did they mention Manish Sisodia's name in it? So it's a creation of BJP social media. It's a creation
but that does
of
not
BJP
mean that,
IT cell.
That does not mean that he's not going to be charged.
They tried to run a trial on media and social media before actually went to the court.
Charu.
So it's all well and good to defend all this, but I want to make some things clear. The first plank of Bharatiya Janata Party has been development. We are the ones who say Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. So Vikas has been the basic plank on which BJP has been working since Modi ji has taken over, not just as a national leader, but while he was in the state of Gujarat as well. So for another, I did not interrupt you, even though I disagree with every single word out of your mouth. This is not my style of debating, and I will request the anchors to moderate and ensure he doesn't speak in between. If he does, I will speak non-stop when he's talking.
Okay.
No, then you need to learn some politeness, and maybe you should take a break till you learn politeness and come back on television. So, subsequent political parties, when they talk of development,
you're teaching me. Okay, please go ahead.
I'm sorry, Deepti. If this man does not have basic ethics for a debate, I refuse to talk
one second, no. The shoot and scoot politics has been a hallmark of the Aam Aadmi Party. I think if you want to ask questions of others, please be willing to listen to criticism. There will be questions that will be asked of you. One second, Dr. Trivedi, Charu did not interrupt when you were making a point. Please extend her the same courtesy. Listen to her. Yes, Charu.
Yeah, so a lot of political parties after that, and most especially Aam Aadmi Party, is trying to take a leaf out of BJP's book. And if you see these similarities in a very calculative manner, you will see them too. So when Modi ji talks of Vikas, they think they can talk about schools and hospitals and get away with not delivering on any of those fronts. But we'll come to that. Have you noticed posters of Kejriwal holding the Tiranga in his hand? Now, all these things are very, very new. They have just creeped into Aam Aadmi Party style of politics recently. But mere hearsay from other things, mere propaganda and posting pictures everywhere or promoting work that they have not done either in schools or hospitals is not going to work anymore, because the fact of the matter is that the educated and the smart people of India can see through their talk now. When we ask an RTI query and we say how many new hospitals or hospital beds were added, or when we ask how many new schools did you open, or how much money did you actually spend on the education system, the answer that comes through these RTI queries is dismal. It is actually dismal. So when they want to sell the Delhi model in Gujarat, people in Gujarat already know that 1/3 of the schools don't even have a principal. Half the schools don't even teach science. So that does not encourage the people of Gujarat to support a lying political party party like Aam Aadmi Party. And adding to that, the very recent scams that have surfaced, the liquor scam, the jail minister sitting in jail scam, getting a chumpy from a rapist, all these things actually show the true face of Aam Aadmi Party. So they might say free का हम पानी दे रहे हैं, लेकिन आपकी कॉलोनी में तो टैंकर आ रहे हैं, तो बबल तो वहीं पर बर्स्ट हो गया. So Aam Aadmi Party is actually not a contender on ground in Gujarat. The only place where they feel that they are a contender is when they sit on a national debate or when they are posting something on social media. On ground in Gujarat, their presence is nil, and I can vouch for this because I was in Gujarat and I have seen their non-campaign.
All right, Binay, we are just awaiting for Arnab to join in anytime now, and then we take it to the next level. But Binay, since you joined, you have not spoken, I believe. We want to understand. We have been discussing little lower than expected voter turnout in Gujarat, despite the very high voltage campaign that the BJP, the incumbent ruling party, ran in the state. Also, this triangular contest thing in Gujarat, my own understanding is it is not. More likely, it's more a bipolar contest between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party instead of a triangular one, including the BJP, because BJP by far remains much ahead of the other two parties. You think that this lower voter turnout is going to have some consequence for the BJP's margins?
Abhishek, I don't think it is a bipolar or triangular fight. It is a one-sided, it is not even a fight. It is a one-sided victory going to be for BJP. But for one thing, I am very happy, Abhishek, that in the second phase, the voter turnout is a bit high. And thanks to the Election Commission, they have appealed. Thanks to our Prime Minister, the Home Minister also said in the morning that we must take it like a festival. And we saw the incumbent Chief Minister of Gujarat. He came like he is celebrating a wedding ceremony. So when it comes to low voting turnout, as a citizen, I feel betrayed. You must go to the booths, you must vote for the ruling party or for some other party. If you are not satisfied with anyone, you go for the nota. You have the third option. But the lower voter turnout, it is not good for the democracy, and for such a democracy which has come after a lot of pain. And I think voting is the first step. You march on the road of democracy. This is the first step you take. It is the beauty of this democracy. It is our right and we must exercise the right. So it is not a triangular fight. It is not a bipolar fight. It is a one-sided victory going to be for BJP. And BJP is going to have a historical massive win this time in Gujarat.
Okay.
Historical massive. But the BJP will create a
All
history
right,
this time.
Binay says that there is no contest.
Yes,
Binay says the BJP is winning a landslide in Gujarat. Charu is obviously beaming right now. But is that what the exit poll numbers will indicate? Very, very shortly. Remember, Arnab and the entire team is back, and we are keeping our eyes focused on the numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, the numbers that matter. So do not go anywhere. On the other side, be back. Our non-stop rolling coverage on elections 2022 continues.